Hey everybody, happy Thursday to you. I know I don't normally send out videos on Thursdays, but I just wanted to do it this way because it's a little easier for me to think off the top of my head than to try to write it all out. I'm not sure who's reading what and who's watching what, but I wanted to put this out there for a few things. First of all, today is Thursday, so you have your welcome video that you need to get through by noon today. Hopefully you've done that. The idea is that you get those done on Mondays or Tuesdays so that you have time to get through the material before you do the assignments. A lot of you are waiting until the very last minute, sometimes too far. And then you're trying to do the assignments without going through the materials. And as you're noticing, the grades are reflecting that. So that welcome video is due by noon, and then your initial discussion post is due by the end of the day today. So again, as I said, the idea is that you watch the welcome videos early, you dig into the material, meaning that you read the textbook, you go through the online materials, you watch the videos, you listen to the music, you get everything in, and then you start to think about what it is that you're learning so that when the questions come up, you can just write off the top of your head what you've learned. Now, unfortunately, I had to send out things the other day because there's quite a few people that are plagiarizing. So plagiarizing, in short, is basically taking work from somebody else and claiming it as your own, meaning you're not putting it in quotes, you're not citing the sources, you're just doing it as though you write it. And in academia, that is a very serious offense. And as I said, if you get caught once, you get a 0 on that assignment, whatever the assignment is. And then if you get caught a second time, you'll get an F in the class. That'll be the end of that. And you will be reported to school, into the college, where they will put that into your record, and that academic dishonesty issue stays with you and follows you through. So I really try to create these assignments so that if you get all the information in and you think about what it is you've learned, you can do the assignment and do a good job at it. You can certainly use the book and the materials as references, but you should be able to answer it. But this is very different than, a lot of like high school classes where you're just being taught for the test. Now, some of that, like the quizzes, and that's why I don't weigh them as high, is measuring that kind of learning. But what I really am interested in is, what are you learning about the class? For example, this week, I think in the discussion, I'm asking you about, it's one of the two assignments, about Teen Idol Pop. How did that come into being? So in that case, I want you to think about, hey, what happened in after the World War II? What happened in the 50s? What happened with rock and roll? What happened with teenagers? All of those things set up where this comes into play. So I will be more and more critical as we go along because I want you to see what you're learning. Also, when I ask you things like, can you give me an example of something in current music? I don't mean like current in the last 2 decades. I mean in the last 2 years. So I don't want to see references necessarily about Michael Jackson or Green Day or Guns N' Roses, those kind of things. I'm just thinking off the top of my head of those are common ones that come up. They've been around for a long time, right? I want like who is popular and current right now. And if you say, hey, well, I don't know who's current and popular right now, then go find out. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on Spotify. It's easy to find all the lists to see what's going on. And go look for that stuff. Don't just go online. It's so easy for me to find your sources. There was a few of you that all used the same source and copied and pasted straight from it. And that's so easy to find. I don't want to know that you know how to copy and paste. We all know how to do that. I want to know what you're learning, and I want to know what you think. So engage with the discussion, engage with the replies. You know, one of the problems with waiting to the last minute is that you don't get any chance for any dialogue. You know, it'd be great to maybe ask some questions when you're replying. And that means that you need to go back and look, okay? So I'm setting all that up for you. I'm trying to help you here because I really want you all to do well. And the same thing goes for your reflection observations. So make sure that you're thinking about what's being asked. You're pasting the topic at the top. I'm still getting folks not doing that. You're making sure that you're reading all the points, you're understanding all the points, and then you are answering all the points. So got it? That's it. Let me know that you watched this by replying and say, yes, I understand that I should paste my topic at the top of the reflection and observation assignments. That's all I want. Hang in there. Have a good week. Bye.